Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Debbie and tonight I am making this wreath right here. It is a skeleton wreath, farmhouse style. It was very fun to make. This is not a tutorial. You can go back to my other videos and view tutorials. This is more of an inspiration. Let me show you how to make this Halloween wreath and maybe inspire you to make your own, similar or same, however you want to do it. The materials that I used in this was one 21-inch roll of mesh. I didn't use all of it, but that's the first layer. The second layer consisted of 1.5 10-inch mesh. The 21-inch mesh was black. The 10-inch mesh is the buffalo plaid. And then I used 4 different ribbons. So 2 sets of ribbons for this project. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And let's get started.
I think so.
Maybe that's what it is then. So I just did the 21-inch mesh layer, all black. I did it fast forward only because this is in my other videos. I just wanted to show you just to keep it consistent with the process. So the 21-inch layer, which is the first layer of our wreath. Now I am going to our second layer, which is the woodland ruffle. I will show you a couple of these and then I'm going to fast forward it. And I roll it 5 times. How I do the woodland ruffle is I roll it 5 times on each side. There's one. I clip it. I turn it around. And then I roll it 5 times on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I fold it over, pinch it, however you want to say it, and then I pleat it about 8 times, give or take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that one was 7, but about 8, give or take, minus 1, plus 1, whatever. It's gonna be okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, and that's what it's going to look like right there. And then you're going to place it into your pipe cleaner, and again you're going to stick it as far down as you can, as tight as you can into there, and then tie it twice, and there you go. And then you undo the tie, and then you get another 30-inch. I didn't tell you, I cut these at 30 inches. These are 30-inch pieces that I cut of the 10-inch mesh. So it's 30 inches of the 10-inch mesh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I fold this one, pinch that one, whatever you want to say. And then you stick it as far down into the wreath form as you can. And as tight as you can. Then you're gonna turn it a little bit and fluff your ruffles out. And that's what they look like. And they're looking pretty good right now. And then we're gonna do this all the way around the bottom and the top row. So you have 2 rows. This is a 24-inch mesh wreath or wreath form, and there's 2 rows. There's the bottom row and the top row, and we're going to place the ruffles, woodland ruffles, on each row. So there's 18 pipe cleaners, so you're going to do this 18 times. And if you want a step-by-step, I have other videos out there. Okay, so woodland ruffle, again, this is 30 inches. I cut 30 inches of the 10-inch mesh. And we're gonna make the woodland ruffle, and how you do that is you roll this side 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip it, turn it over. Roll this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're gonna place it into your pipe cleaner. Okay, so here's the wreath. As you can see, I did one color of the 10-inch mesh. I did the buffalo check all the way around because this is going to be a darker farmhouse style Halloween wreath. So I think this goes perfect with that. I used 1.5 of those 10-inch mesh rolls. So that's what you would need. So you need not quite one whole 21-inch mesh for the first layer, and then you need 1.5 rolls of the buffalo check. I'm gonna do this wreath a little bit differently than I've done the ones in the past. It's gonna be kind of similar to my last skeleton wreath, but this one is gonna be a black and white farmhouse style. I did my first layer of the 21-inch mesh. I did the second layer of the 10-inch mesh woodland ruffles. Now for the third layer, it's the ribbons. However, I'm going to place my bow first, so I know where I want to place my ribbons. I'm going to place my bow, and I'm going to place the skeleton. Then I'm going to place the ribbons around, just because I don't want to waste any ribbons. It just gets to a point where the bow will hide a lot of the ribbons, so you might as well not place them anywhere. So let me start with trying to figure out where we're going to place the bow and where we're going to place the skeleton. Here's Mr. Skeleton. Woo. Okay, so he's going to be similar to what I did with that other wreath, and he's going to be looking like he's going to be sitting. So let me place him first. I think that's the way to go, is to place him first. And you're going to change the way you do things, only because you're trying to figure everything out. You need to know where you're going to place everything, and sometimes you don't know until you start placing it. So, you know, it's just one of those things. So let's see how we're going to place him. Make sure we have all of his appendages out here. And we're going to sit him probably in here, just like that. So what I'll probably do is I'm going to use, instead of wasting pipe cleaners right now, I'm going to use the pipe cleaners that are in the wreath itself at this point. Only because they're there and I might as well use them, right? So let me push this one back, and I'm going to use this pipe cleaner, and I'm going to use this one to secure his butt. I guess. His skeleton butt. And then what I'll do is I will use one up here to hold his neck. And that will pretty much secure him onto this wreath form. He's pretty secure. He's not gonna fall off. See, he's, ooh, you know, that would be funny, huh? But anyway, he's pretty secure there, and we will figure out how we're gonna do his legs and everything here soon. Let me go get his top hat. Okay, so I'm gonna put this top hat on him, and he's gonna look handsome. So they have secured this in here, which we're gonna be taking this out, so we don't need this in here. So we're gonna take this off. So I kind of destroy some of these sometimes, but I don't need all of this on here, so we'll just take this off. I might have to cut it because it's pretty secure actually. There. So I just removed the bottom piece. You can always keep the headband for something else, I guess. It's not a bad headband, so I mean, you can always make Mickey ears or something out of it if you choose to, I guess. It gets to a point where I got so much crap laying around, I don't even have the time or the want to keep all of it, so I just start throwing all that away. Anyway, so he's gonna have his top hat on. So I will be securing that with glue. The last one had a bigger opening. This one doesn't have as big of an opening, so he's just gonna have to be sitting there with it on top of his head like that. So I will secure that. Let me get him up here on this thing for you. On the Okay. Let me get him straight. So we know how he's gonna be here. So he's going to be sitting in here, and he's going to be holding a pumpkin, and let's put his top hat on. How am I going to place his top hat? I'm going to glue it on him. So I will be, I wish it was bigger, but it'll work. Maybe I'll do it like that, a little to the front, like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my hot glue gun, and I'm going to put glue around this area. And I'm going to put a healthy amount on, so I want it to stay on for sure. And then we're going to place it on his head as such. It's already pretty secure, so I think we're good on that. And there. He's cutesy so far. And then we'll probably do the same thing with his legs as I did last time, and I probably will cross them somehow and then just have them hanging out like this or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go, but we got to get some more stuff on there in order to see it. But he has... I have other items that, I don't know if he's going to be holding this ball. I don't know what he's going to be holding just yet. I got a ball and I got some pumpkins. I don't know yet, so we shall see, because it's black and white. There with the pumpkin. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to use our, actually we're going to place our bow now. We got to figure out, where do we want the bow to be? Do we want it to be up here with him? Or do we want it to be down here? I think I'm going for up here this time. So I think I'm going to place the bow right here. I'll tell you what, this mesh is really sticky. So when I say sticky, it likes to cling onto each other, so you constantly have to pull it apart. And then the ribbon like to do that as well. So when you use this type of mesh, I like this type of mesh, don't get me wrong, but when you use it, you got to be careful because you can really fray it, and so just be mindful of that. So I got to figure out which way I like the bow, and I think I'm going to like it, see where all the tails are, and I think I'm going to like it like this. So I'm going to go ahead and place the bow into the wreath. So I'm going to find the hole here that I want to use, because I think I'm going to put it right up here with him. And I got to come back here and secure the bow. But I got to figure out if I like it there or not. Do I want it up more? Let me just place it and I'll see if I like it. And that's the thing, you might have to move it a couple of times, you just don't know. Just don't tie it too many times to where it takes forever to untie it. Just oh, and I want to do lights. I want to do lights in this wreath. Because it's so dark, I think it would look really cool with some lights. If you sell these wreaths, you have to make sure you let the people know that these are very delicate lights, and they can break. So you don't want to be responsible for it. Just let them know, be truthful. They're very delicate and they can break. So, all right, I think I like these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay it around him and see where I'm gonna place all of them. This is gonna come down on this. So I think we're gonna stop it right here. So I'm gonna secure it down here first. So what I do is I find a pipe cleaner and I secure the light. Now you can do this after you put all of the ribbon on, which I probably should, but I'm just gonna play with it right now. So there's one secure, and then you're just gonna secure this one. Actually, I'm not gonna secure them until after I secured that one to keep it on there, but I think I'm gonna secure them more when I get the wreath done. So we got that. So now we're gonna start placing our ribbon. I like the bow there. We'll have to play with the bow more to get it going, but I think what we're gonna have to do is we're going to put ribbon all the way around the outside, and then we're going to figure out where we're gonna put it on the inside rows. So you know you have the bottom row and the top row. We're gonna definitely place it on the bottom row. And the ribbon I'm using is I have this striped, black and white striped. I have this checkered. I have this skeleton crossbones. And I have this black and white striped. So I cut my ribbons at 14 inches. And so let's go ahead and do that. So there's 10 pipe cleaners on the outside. That's pretty standard on these wreath forms. So I'm gonna have to do, I got 2 different types of ribbon, 2 sets. So that means I need 5 of each. I had to lay it down again because it's easier for me to do the ribbon this way. So I showed you in my last videos how to do the ribbon. I'm just gonna do them all crazy, like crosses and stuff like that all the way around. So how I do that is you open up your pipe cleaner and you pick your ribbons that you want to use, and I'm going to start with the cross bones and skull and the striped, and I'm just going to, let me move him out of the way so I can show you. So here we have our ribbon, and here we have our ribbon, and so we're gonna pleat it, and it's gonna look like that. And we're gonna do the same thing to this. These are not my favorite materials of ribbon, just to let you know. I prefer the thicker kind. These are kind of thin, but you go with what you have. So his legs are in my way, so let me move his legs up. And then you're gonna place the ribbon inside of the pipe cleaner, and I want to show you, but my other camera stopped working, so let's see. you're just going to stick it into the pipe cleaner as far as you can. And you're going to twist it closed. I did take the lights out because I'm going to put those on after I get the ribbons on. I figured that was going to be the easiest. So if you're wondering, if you notice that I took the lights out, that's why. So you're just going to maneuver the ribbon around however you want it to be placed. And that's good for me right now. And so that's how I'm going to do it. If you want a better visual or tutorial on how to place the ribbon inside the pipe cleaners, I do have other videos you can go back and look at. This is not going to be a tutorial of step by step, and I apologize if that's what you were looking for, but I do have other videos that will show you step by step. This one is just for ideas and inspiration for a Halloween wreath. It's basically the same methods that I used in my other videos, but you know, I work a full-time job, so sometimes I have to skip some of the steps. Now I will do tutorials in the future again, step by step, but this one is just going to be more of an inspirational. So if you want step by step, please go see my other videos. I feel like they show you a pretty good idea of how to get a wreath going. You could do it with this video as well, but the other videos show you like step by step on how to do things. So moving forward, we're going to go all the way around the bottom row of the wreath form, okay? So you're going to untwist this pipe cleaner. So as you go, you're going to untwist the pipe cleaners first, and then you're going to place your ribbon. So I have the striped and then the plaid, and you just pleat it, and then you stick it into the pipe cleaner. Okay, so I did the whole outer row. I went ahead and dovetailed this as well. I'll do the rest of the tails of the bow. I'm just dovetailing them so they lay better. And we will fix all of these as it gets more complete. Oops, I did that one wrong. There. It happens. What can I say? Okay, and I'm just gonna go around the inner part of the wreath to see where I need to add ribbon. We don't have to add a whole bunch. I think, let's count. Let's see what I feel we need to do. So 1, 2, 3, let's see, 4, I don't know if I'm gonna put one there yet or not. I may later, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 places I think I'm gonna put ribbon right now. I'm gonna start with stripes. So I'm gonna do 3 of the striped and 2 of the other. So let me get all my ribbon here. And I'm cutting them again at 14 inches. Make sure it was on, because there for a second it didn't look like it was on. What'd I do? There. decided, I'm gonna stand up now, so we are going to put one here. So we're gonna start with the striped one, because we're doing 3 of these. I'm gonna place those. So now what I'll do is I'll put him back up on the tripod. It'll be easier now to look at and see what we need to do. Okay. So I'm gonna wait until I finish putting him together to fluff him up and everything. So with that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move these over a little bit because I don't want them in my way right now. And I need to see where I'm gonna place this ball at. So it's got spider webs, and I got some spiders to put on there. And I have some of these I thought were pretty cool flowers. So I usually do things in 3s when it comes to these. I kind of wish these were taller so they stuck out a little bit more, but I think they'll be okay once I start getting them in there. I mean, they're kind of dark, and this is a dark wreath. I would hang this more up on a mantle than on my door, but with the light that I'm going to put on it, it may make it a little bit better. We'll see. So let me go ahead and take this off, and I'm going to go ahead and place this. And how I'm going to do it, well, I got to figure out how I want to put it in here. So I definitely want them to hold it like this, but I think I want it to come up like this. So I think I'm going to have them hold it like this. I got this ball at Old Time Pottery too, and I think they were like $3 or $3.99, something like that. Not too expensive, and it's really cute. It's got the spider webs on it. Okay, so he's holding the ball of the spider ball. So I'll probably put a spider on it. I'm definitely going to take them out of these things here. So there's that. Probably cut him down a little bit, because I think I am going to put him like right here or something. Put him inside this ball, or just glue him on. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. So you just cut it. I might just put like a bend in it, and then I'm just going to hot glue it on there. that's good. I need to place these. I'm going to put these in there. I'm just going to glue that on. Can't be picky right now, so since this is here, I think I'm going to put this one here. Let me see, do we need to put more? I think I need to move this one too. Let's see, I think I might have just missed it there. Put that off here in a second. I think we're getting there. Okay, I think I need to put another ribbon here. So what I'll do is I'll use a pipe cleaner. So I'm going to do it just like I would normally, actually how I would do it this time, because I'm using a pipe cleaner, I'd probably put one on top of the other. Put the pipe cleaner underneath of it like that, squish it up, and then wrap it with the pipe cleaner just to get it secure. So this is how I'm doing it, and then when I get it in there, I will just separate the two like this, like I normally would if it was in a regular pipe cleaner that's on the Wreath form. So I think you need something right here is what I think. I need to find a better place because my furniture is too close in here, so it gets, I get lost here. So that definitely needed something here, so that worked out good right there. Okay, so I am going to attempt to put lights into this thing. Let's see how this does. Look, I'm learning with you guys every single time I do one of these videos, so let's see how this works. Something new tonight. Oh, I gotta do his legs. How do I want his legs to go this time? Like this? I guess I can hot glue his legs like this and they'll just lay down like that. So that'll be good. Oh, let me put my hot glue on the charger so it can get warm. Let's do these lights. So it to come to the front here. And I think I will, oh, I did that one in there, so let me put one in the front. Let me just hook this one up right here. Okay. I'm gonna put a bow tie on it. I think I'm gonna put a little bow, I think, on him. I don't know if it's gonna look good or not, but I'm gonna try it. Look, we can only try things, right? So how I'm going to do it is I got one piece of ribbon and I'm just going to fold it over like this and glue it. So that's, let me see the size first and see if it's going to, yeah, that'd be cute. Okay, let's just see. That's just it. You just have to try everything. It's just trial and error. Trial and error, can I say? It's becoming my middle name with these wreaths. I don't know if you caught that dog wreath video. I tried a new way to do a bow and that just did not work out too good for me. You should go watch it. It's interesting. Well, it's interesting to me. I think it's funny, but let me just say that bow did not work out very good for me. So as I'm doing is gluing this little piece on it to give it that little centerpiece, I guess, for the bow. And I'll glue that on this side. And then cut it. Let's see how it's gonna look. You think it's too much? Tell me in the comments, because I think it's cute. But I am a little biased on it because I made it. It's cute. Okay, so I think I'm done. Oh no, I'm not. I gotta put his feet together, remember? So I'm just gonna put glue on here, on his foot. I'm just gonna put his other foot right there. And just cross their legs. And just let them hang down. I think that's how we're gonna do it. So let me place it and then I will show you the end product.